What if the perfect coastal escape isn't the one everyone is talking about? While Londoners crowd into fashionable, overpriced hotspots, a quieter, more honest seaside town is waiting just down the road. This is a place where the sea doesn't feel like a postcard, it feels like part of daily life. It is raw, salty, and entirely unpretentious. If you're plotting a London escape, you might be looking for something real. Welcome to Herne Bay. The identity of this coastal town is anchored in its rich seaside heritage. Since the Victorian era, families have come here to find health and peace by the water. Walking along the Central Parade, you cannot miss the Grand Clock Tower, built in 1837. It is believed to be the first freestanding, purpose-built clock tower in the world. But there is also a surprising truth waiting just outside the town. It was here in 1943, just down the beach at Reculver, where the legendary bouncing bomb was tested before its famous wartime use. Herne Bay has always been a quiet witness to big history, but today it remains a peaceful place where you can walk along the edge of the sea and let the stress of the city wash away with the tide. Living in Herne Bay means embracing a slow, observational way of life. It is one of the few places on England's southeastern coastline where you face north, meaning you get spectacular, moody sunsets directly over the sea. Locals know the daily routine, a morning walk feeling the sting of the estuary wind, followed by a scoop of gelato on the promenade. There are no exclusive velvet rope bars here, just honest pubs like the Ship Inn and quiet sunny afternoons. People take their time here. You will see dog walkers on the beach, retired couples enjoying the sunken Waltrop gardens, and children fishing for crabs off the pier. It is a slow, peaceful rhythm. It is relaxed and deeply soothing. It is about wide open spaces, a salty breeze, and a community that has stayed stubbornly authentic. Many residents say living in Herne Bay feels familiar, safe, and pleasantly old-fashioned. Of course, moving here as a family means solving the logical puzzle of work. Many parents here are hybrid commuters who balance coastal life with a couple of days in London. For commuters, the journey is surprisingly manageable. The train station is a short walk from the seafront, and during the morning peak hours, direct trains run at handy, regular peak intervals to London St Pancras or Victoria. With peak journey times of around 80 to 100 minutes, it serves as a longer buffer zone. It is dedicated time to read, think, or simply watch the green Kentish landscape glide past the window. By the time you step off the train and feel that first gust of salty wind, the stress of the office may be forgotten. For some, it's a compromise that feels well worth it for the overall quality of life. When analysing the Kent property market, the sheer value of Herne Bay becomes obvious, especially for growing families. To understand the value, let's look at the competition. A standard 3-bedroom family home in Herne Bay is currently around 20% less expensive than in neighbouring Whitstable. You get substantially larger gardens and more family space here. If you look inland to Ashford, you'll generally pay currently around 5 to 8% less than in Herne Bay. And you have the vast retail parks and high-speed rail junction right on your doorstep. Meanwhile, in Maidstone, prices for comparable family homes are broadly similar, with many areas commanding slightly higher prices of up to 5% more than here. Herne Bay is a balanced option, offering seaside living without the high emotional or financial cost. Property comparisons are indicative and based on a broad review of current listings, publicly available market data, and general local trends. Actual values will vary depending on property type, condition, exact location, and timing of sale. For those planning a family life in Herne Bay, the town offers a reassuring, safe environment. The schools here have a very good general reputation, with several local primary schools highly praised for their warm, supportive environments. While the local secondary school is solid, many local kids eventually take the bus to the prestigious grammar schools in Canterbury or Ramsgate, which is a standard part of the Kent schooling routine. It is a town where children can actually have a traditional seaside upbringing, riding bikes along the flat promenade and exploring the rock pools. It is quiet and offers a slower pace of development for young minds. Many parents appreciate the more relaxed atmosphere compared with London, along with a supportive local network. Admission is subject to the Kent test, oversubscription criteria, and annual catchment policies, which can change yearly. Ultimately, who is this lifestyle for? It is for families who want to escape the pressure of London and give their kids a childhood filled with beach days, green parks, and fresh sea air. It is for the hybrid commuter who needs a physical and mental reset at the end of the day. It is for anyone who wants to trade the concrete walls of London for wide, north-facing skies and spectacular sunsets on the Kentish coast. It is for those who want a close-knit community where life is measured by the tides rather than the traffic. If you are looking for one of the better places to live in Kent that balances commuting logistics with a classic, slow-paced family lifestyle, Herne Bay could be a great option. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video useful. Help me create more videos like this by hitting subscribe. If you'd like to check the videos featuring Whitstable, Maidstone and Ashford, you can find them in the playlist below.